Hi, everyone. This is Michael Goldberg, and wanted to come to you from my office here and try to help out the job seekers and the recruiters of the world by coming out with some daily words of wisdom, and hopefully this will help. So I'm a 20-year veteran in the recruiting arena, and I've been helping organizations build recruiting functions in the startup world all the way to billion-dollar organizations. Also been helping hiring talent. So I've been around the block a few times and just wanted to share my expertise with you. So basically, what I want to do is talk today about the biggest mistake active and passive job seekers make. Specifically, they want to just jump right in and they want to just start looking for jobs and applying online, whether it be on LinkedIn or Indeed or even the job boards like CareerBuilder or Monster. It's a big mistake. I want to talk today about the importance of having a strategy. And so, candidates need to know what they're looking for. And I just hung up with a candidate here just a few minutes ago, an executive, who could tell me with ease exactly what he was looking for. He could tell me about his accomplishments that he had in each of his jobs. And I think that's really important to talk about when a recruiter gives you a call or when you're just networking to advertise yourself, right? So really, be prepared to tell that story, whether when you're speaking with recruiters, again, when you're speaking with someone. 30 seconds of who you are and the type of perfect position that you're looking for, and then maybe 20 seconds for the type of company that you're looking for, such as the industry, the company size in terms of the number of people and revenue, location. So if you're open to relocation, you want to mention that, or if you want to stay in, let's say, Dallas-Fort Worth, where I'm based out of, those are important points to make to somebody because you never know when they're going to say, hey, do you know somebody? So the bigger question that we tend to get is, well, what if I don't know what I want, right? And where do I start? So I think you need to have three key things. The first one is to have a sales strategy. The second one, you need to have a marketing strategy. And the third needs to be a communication strategy. So sales strategy is pretty easy. What type of industry excites you? Who are the companies in those industries? What's the outlook? We have allegedly a pending recession coming. You want to make sure you're in a fairly good recession-proof industry. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself back out on the job market. So doing your research on companies is absolutely key. And it's a good thing that we have the World Wide Web to go out and do a lot of that research where you can do a lot of research yourself. But the key thing is to really do as much research, whether you subscribe to your local business journals, read the paper daily, read the Wall Street Journal, get a subscription there. And then basically you want to find the subject matter experts in those industries and have either phone conversations, coffee, lunch, dinner, what have you, to get to know that person, to say, if I don't have that industry experience, how do I break into that industry? What's important? Because you need to know that a lot of recruiters and a lot of organizations are looking for industry experience these days, even in a very tight labor market. The next thing that you really need to have, when you're looking at things is a marketing strategy. So, what is the plan to market you? Are you going to, what's your resume look like? Do you need to clean it up? Does it speak to the positions that you're interested in applying for? What's your LinkedIn profile look like? Are your social media outlets scrubbed to show that you are a professional human being? So how will you market yourself as that candidate to be that subject matter expert within the industry? And so you really need to go out there and reinvent you and really know what you're looking for. If you've done your research and you really don't have that industry experience, try to tie in your past accomplishments to how you might be able to help within the new industry you're seeking. So your past accomplishments at other jobs. Another way to market yourself would be to put yourself in front of the experts on LinkedIn or while attending industry meetings, seminars, or trade shows. Sign up to be a speaker. talk about what you are really, really passionate about. And when you, if you participate on the Who You Know show, which is a LinkedIn live event that takes place from 3 to 4 Central on LinkedIn, they say be passionate and know what you want, right? So be sure that the marketing strategy does not include applying for jobs online. It's a big mistake. Everybody thinks, well, I'll just push my resume out there. Don't do that. So finally, let's talk about the communication strategy. You've got your marketing, you got your sales, you're ready to go. And now it's time to communicate your skills, your ideal job, etc., to the people you want to talk with. So, the first rule is communicate your expertise and what you're looking for. So what I opened up with is know the type of industry, know the types of companies you want to work for, the size and revenue, etc. But the first rule is communicate that expertise, but don't ask for the job. Don't ask, do you have a job? It's a big cardinal no-no. You're trying to share your knowledge and expertise on a professional network like LinkedIn so that people come to you and talk with you. Second rule, use different mediums to communicate your successes. You can do a blog on your passionate topic. You could do exactly what I'm doing here, which is to do a little video chat, letting you know some things to help you out as in X industry or as a operations executive or an accounting executive. And be sure to, when you're talking about it, talk about on the video, talk about how you solved that problem for X. Again, you don't want to sell. And then the third and final option is comment on articles and topics that you see that appear online with your professional opinions. I wouldn't try to do any kind of, shocking revelations or shock jock type material out there to get you noticed. People will usually get turned off by that. But if you come off as a subject matter expert and you provide a decent opinion that people never really thought of, you're going to get noticed out there. So the key here is the more you share, the more people are going to pay attention to you. So I hope that's been helpful to you, and look forward to more content coming daily during the week. Thanks.